So this unboxing is actually box 1 of 2 from Publisher Spotlight, a service of Mayowa Marketing and Media. And it's another pretty big box of books, so let's get going. The first one got a little bit smushed. Kind of got turned on its side. It is called Take Me Outdoors, a Nature Journal for Young Explorers by Mary Richards. Oh, cool. So this is just like you know, kind of like those Klutz books, sort of. Like a journal, a diary with prompts. Get you outside and noticing things. And you can write in it, draw in it. That looks great. The next one is a picture book. Mayowa and the Masquerades. Masquerades? I'm not sure how to say it. By Lola Shoneyin, illustrated by Francis Blake. So it almost looks like Carnival. I'm not sure if it's in like the Caribbean or New Orleans, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And I'm not sure. We're visiting Granny in Ilisan. I'm not sure what Ilisan is. Is that in the Philippines? I'm not sure what it is. They're going to visit their granny, and it's sort of this, there's costumes, there's drums. Oh, maybe it's in Africa. Ilisan. And, I'll look up where Ilisan is, and I will put that in the down box. That looks fun. This looks like a fun picture book. The next one is called, let's see, you know what, I forgot to do publisher. The publisher for the journal is FSC I forget what it stands for. Furrow Strauss SC. I forget the third one. And this is from Cassava Republic. Oh, Feeding the African Imagination. So this is definitely set in Africa. Okay, so the next one is The Neighborhood Surprise by Sarah Van Dongen. And it is published. Ooh, beautiful end papers. I love a good end paper. And it also carries over to the title page. It is by Tiny Owl. And I don't know, it has just like those super charming illustrations. So it is about Koya, who lives not far from Mrs. Fig. So it's kind of like a older neighbor and the children in the neighborhood that she's friends with. Maybe she's someone they like to visit. And Mrs. Fig is moving away. So that's upsetting news. And they're going to throw a party. And it's great because it has a real diverse characters. The neighborhood is multicultural, all these different ethnicities. Like here, it looks kind of like sushi. And anyway, they're getting dressed up even, and they're gonna throw this really great neighborhood party, kind of like a modern stone soup. But great. And we don't. Where's Mrs. Fig? Is she moving? Hopefully she's not moving away far. And this actually covers vegetarian versus vegan, because Sarah, the illustrator, she doesn't say whether she's vegan or not, but this book does a good job of explaining what vegan means. All right, let's see, one more. Oh, this is looks like the same series of Agnes and Aubrey, these kind of journals. And this one is Take Me Outdoors, so this one is Take Me to Museums. So it's a guide to every museum in the world by Mary Richards, who also did this book. And so I guess it's if you go to any museum, you can use this. Art museum or science museum. It looks a little bit more like art. I don't know, it's just a way to, it looks like kind of a fun way to take, you know, like on a road trip especially. But, I don't know, gives kids something to do if you go outdoors or go to a museum. Okay, I'll do one more. And then we'll continue in several videos because it might take 3 or 4 to get through this box. Okay, so the next picture book is called Bloom by Anne Booth and Robyn Wilson-Owen, who might be the illustrator. And this book is by Tiny Owl. And let me turn here so I don't get so much reflection. And here we have like a beautiful big red flower. And it looks like grandfather and granddaughter, perhaps. So I'm not sure if they grew the flower or if they discovered it outside in nature. Oh, so there once was a beautiful flower who grew under the window of a big house, and a little girl who loved it. Oh, that's a big flower. And so it's just about... Oh, so there's a man who's grumpy. That is not a grandfather. That is a neighbor who's grumpy, and it's his flower, and he doesn't appreciate anyone else talking to his flower or getting near it. And so the flower, after the man was grumpy, stopped blooming. And, you know, and so it's a story about getting along with your neighbors and perhaps also learning how to share, and also perhaps about communication. And, you know, it's like for a picture, but there's a lot of words on the page because it's a pretty complicated topic. And, yeah. So, Anne Booth is the author and Robyn Wilson-Owen is the illustrator. So that looks great. So thank you to Publisher Spotlight for all these books. And thank you all for watching.